thousands of dealers.
So you're selling the car, but keeping the bike. You sell the broom too? Car Gurus. Get the best offer for your car.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Contestants ready? Go! Only pay for what you need.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment.
Technology inside, the technology that moves the world. Intel. I don't know a lot about country music.
Anything. She wants to be a country singer, I can tell.
On this gorgeous night in Denver, our aerial coverage brought to you by Geico. Lots of folks in the house tonight, including a superstar, Michaela Schifrin. Two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3 Olympic medals overall. Born in Vail, North County. Hey, we're going to get a chance to visit with the 74 World Cup winning skier. She's so great over the years. She is excited. Her season starts in about 3.5 weeks. Wanted to come see the Broncos and Russell Wilson in person. Russ back to work. Look out from behind. Brought down. Ball comes out, but they say Kerry Hyder just gets the sack. No forced fumble. Defense against Wilson.
Just nobody open. This is perfect protection. You cannot blame Garrett Bowles for this one. Hyder's going to come around the edge, but he's blocked. This is strictly a coverage sack all the way. Routes run to the left side, none to the other side. Just simply nothing there.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here. But
second down, Wilson's throw is complete. Something in. 4-yard line, so 3rd and 6 in the second quarter's first minute.
Yeah, I was talking to D'Amico Ryans a little bit about playing defense with this group out here. I said, just describe your defense. And he said, we're a hungry, swarming wolf pack. Whoever gets there first, here comes the pack in behind. And that's what you see on the field. This team
he scored a touchdown?
On 3rd and 6, here come the Niners. Wilson's throws caught. Jerry Jeudy, first down. To the 40-yard line. Gain of 16. They're happy to have Jeudy back. Got injured in the first quarter against.
I thought he was injured today. I benched his ass.
Watch this. He's going to pick off this guy. So the wheel route going up the boundary. So
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line.
All right, we're at home. Let's go ahead and do this right. What's good, B? Oh, Lord. Why turn what off?
They start the drive with Cook. Up past the 25 to the 20s.
I feel that. Why is he out there, bro? He should not be out there. All right, B. Yeah, I didn't check that. He should not be out there. No. Ruby. Yeah, that's fine. Hey. Fuck me up with that. Like, what the hell?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Cousins.
Oh my God.
But it's incomplete. So this game here in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags at Wembley at the end of the month. The Seahawks and the Bucs, that'll be in November in Munich, Germany. First time a game's been held there. And then we wrap up down in Mexico City, November 21st. Cardinals and Niners from Estadio Azteca. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they get it down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. 4th down, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Following the interception, Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Saints had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right?
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown.
That nigga Alvin Kamara just bucks every time.
8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Let's see what we got here.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. First carry here for KINGZ LG. Found a little room there as he's
job,
to
Teron.
37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cousins.
Good shit, Teron Matthews.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside. And
Teron with a knockout from behind. Good shit.
Matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
I thought you had Brandon. Now you open it up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh my!
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Andrew Booth picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Following the interception, Cousins.
Good job, D.
Down.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game.
Well, Devo down. Devo down.
The drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Good job, D.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Cousins.
Thank you.
It's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger.
Damn, Tyler.
Matthew. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes.
You can challenge that.
Both feet in, 1st down. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. They go play action. Winston.
Wow, why did he...
It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And why is KINGZ out there?
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back in the back 7, phenomenal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Demario Davis there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook.
He'll
be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins now.
I know. That's all.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Damn,
the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many
dealt
interceptions.
with.
That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
It was a Caleb Evans in on the stop. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know, it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Yeah,
they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
There's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Fourth down, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a third time. And some space here. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half.
Why, dude? I had him open.
Not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys.
Second guessing myself
again. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. KINGZ LG, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still pretty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Off the play fake, Winston. Off hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Another run now for Nwangu. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of his end zone, Cousins. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
Oh, you sick.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance.
Wow, that hit off the crossbar.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Who says that? What the fuck? Was that a forward pass?
Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. It is pass intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are going to
how do you throw that to
2-yard line? Yet another interception, and I just had to
please tell me, how does that ball go to him instead of Alvin Kamara?
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see
it went straight through his hands.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
On 1st down, they'll run with
that shit. Oh,
get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. That's running out of steam, and it won't get
He
there.
missed.
He left it just
Yes.
short. No good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56
Yeah.
yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Oh my God, good job, Olave, coming back to that ball.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield.
Olave, good job coming back to that, because I don't know what was going on with Jameis Winston. James is pissing me off.
He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the...
Oh, why the fuck is he still in here? Like, why the fuck is he in here? Hartley should be playing that.
And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I got my best offensive weapon out there because I keep playing on me like this, man. Come on. I'm supposed to be out there, Allen.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Winston. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead.
I had to get above that motherfucking linebacker. That was a pick.
First trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this ball almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Working out of the gun. Cousins being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Uh-oh. Kick, punt return, punt return. Let's go. Oh, almost ran a punt return back. Oh. Stopped me at the 12-yard line. God damn.
But it's brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
You talking to Upshaw.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Winston. Forced out to his left.
What the Winston? Who the fuck are you?
His first career NFL touchdown.
Yo, Winston just did some wild shit.
Brandon, that's what I call an oak tree play. That quarterback just stood in there, absorbed the hit, and still was able to deliver the ball downfield.
I'm gonna say wow to that.
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
That boy Jameis won his job, B. He don't want to get replaced next year.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1.
Garoppolo said, oh, whoa, Garoppolo got out of there.
Here are the Vikings.
That was a close one. Garoppolo got his ass out of there, though.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass,
And there go that man Cam Jordan.
that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30
He
to the
definitely go for
32.
it.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I mean, if he ain't playing, he ain't playing.
As he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18.
Oh my! I'll do it again. I'll try to do it again on his ass.
Do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
That's not me.
Much there at all. Maybe a yard.
Don't blame me for shit that ain't me, nigga. Go on somewhere with me.
Defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to.
Oh my God, Jameis Winston. Jameis. Okay, Jameis. Okay.
Last week and this week now.
This game's still in hand. What are you doing, Jameis?
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins, he'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
What?
Running for it. Here's Cook. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oh,
Time
Lord.
to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
You invite, damn granola. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas are weird. I tell y'all that.
Cousins over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they've got this down to about
Cheese and crackers.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Madison is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right off the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see Charles about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot.
Was I being sacked?
And it's going to bring up a third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back to hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it,
he beat him and he couldn't.
To the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now Cousins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And a line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Here's Cousins.
There we go. That's what I needed.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered a loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for New Orleans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
Oh man, I got him an X Factor now.
Oh my God.
Lattimore is now the X Factor. That's gonna be fun. uh,
Man. Hey. I think you're giggling, huh? I think you're giggle. You'll giggle. You can't lose funny, man. We call this a calm setup. You know what I mean? They play Madden. You scared to play Madden? I need, yeah.
hmm.
I need Russell Wilson to score 1.5 touchdowns, and he ain't looking good.
1.5 touchdown. What he get for 1.5 touchdowns for you?
Try some hot sauce. Score 2.
Score two. But what he get you for 1.5 touchdowns? What he win you, Shank?
$100.
Uh,
Actually, I need Jimmy to score another touchdown, Russell to score 2 touchdowns, and George Kittle to get one more reception. For $18, $18, I win $108.
that's what's up.
I try to tell y'all get on this app, man. That shit easy. I feel like that's easy money right here. You ain't gotta put a lot of money on this shit.
What up?
The underdog app.
I ain't did under. I was gonna do under. I haven't done it yet.
Man, SPN, try that shit, bro. I feel like you still get to do your, you still get to do your quarterback receiver shit. They still got that type play.
Mm.
But I feel like this shit, this picking, you know what I'm saying, the 3-pick type shit,
Mm.
I feel like it's good. Like last week, I would have won. I would have won on that shit, but I was scared to put the money on that motherfucker. And then this week, I fucking lost because what the fuck I lose to? I had a 4-pick for $20 earlier,
Mm.
and that would have won. A 4-pick would have gave me $200.
Ah.
And Brady didn't get the fucking another touchdown, and Pat Mahomes needed 2 more touchdowns with his bitch ass. I had Jalen Hurts. He got his 2 touchdowns. Derek Carr got his 2 touchdowns.
Boy, the Bengals beat the brakes off the Dolphins.
Yeah. What's kind of Washington had 7 sacks.
No, I'm talking about in the actual. I'm talking about in the league. I'm talking about in our in the league. The Bengals beat the brakes off the Dolphins. Look like K. Sean gonna have a load on his hands for next week.
Whoa, shit.
He play him next week, so he gonna have a bad game, man.
I can't believe the Colts beat the Chiefs. The Colts beat the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback for the Colts. Matt Ryan. Oh, wow. I thought he was out already, man.
Matt Ryan did something right for one time,